And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Transport Fever. Well, we have got this map just saturated with things. Just all sorts of things. We've got steel down here. It looks like our first full plane of steel. 200 steel on its way to goods. And we have a whole nother plane here going to deliver another 140, which is awesome because our goods factory, I think, is upgrading. Yeah, look at that, upgrading. So it has plenty of goods that it can deliver, 2,300 in the demand slot. And so it's going to try to work its way up to build that. As such, the logs are going to start rolling in too. So I got to keep an eye on my trucks over here and maybe add a second line. That way we can even double the throughput on that. So one of the things that I've noticed is severe congestion of these airports really limits how much you can push through them. One of these airports, especially this one is especially true because it only has the one runway. It is so limiting on how many planes can actually get through there. So we're trying to deliver goods and food and construction material all to this one that's hard to say, one runway. So yeah, that is very bizarre. And if my voice sounds a little funny, it's because I'm getting over a cold. As I've mentioned in the previous recordings of the series, I was sick, pretty sick the last time I recorded. I got a few days done and was able to basically sleep until my fever broke, and so now I'm hopefully on the mend. So one of the things I want to do is try to optimize or lessen the amount of air traffic we've got, especially to food, because this is just getting ridiculous. I mean, look at the 759 food going to this station. I mean, that is ridiculous. That is way too much trying to get out to River Run and the Twins over here. So I want to limit the amount of traffic that we're actually pushing around. So we have this food processor right up here. So I'm thinking of putting in a station right here. And this station, I'll be able to deliver food down to King's Landing. Just dump it all here because we've already got these all set up, ready to go. And then maybe add another station branched off the side and push it into this area and maybe get a little bit of food that way. Because we got plenty of trucks. I mean, each one of these trucks can hold 50 of something. So that is a lot of material that we can actually push through. And this one is still on logs, amazingly. This one is still on logs, which means he actually hasn't delivered. Well, why is he delivering something if he's on logs? Oh, he's on construction. No, wasn't he on logs? Which one was on logs? Weird. I could have sworn I saw one of those that had logs on it. But see, there's 97. That's just 2 trucks, so we can deliver a ton more to this station and still have room to grow. So if I put a train station right in here, let's go ahead and start this process. Ooh, we have the awesome passenger station here. That would be fun to use somewhere, but it unlocks so late in the game that I'm not really sure if we're going to have a use for that. So I'm going to go with two track. And we're going to try to get this loaded in here. We're going to put it kind of spaced back a little bit. And maybe, ooh, that's a little too much angle down. Somewhere like right in here. So we're still covering the station, or still covering the factory. And then over here, same sort of deal. We're going to add one. I don't really want to cover the airport. I don't want food to be delivered back. So if we pull this down like right here, I should be able to. Let me try to get some curvature on this. This is going to be kind of fun. Right in here, we are covering the station, but not really the airport, although we could be. It doesn't really matter, actually. It really doesn't, but I'm going to put it right in here. And we're going to try to get this stuff delivered. So, since this is a new recording session, I've got to scroll all the way down here. Alright, and let's see. I'm going to bulldoze those for now. And we're going to bring this around. Hopefully line it right up. I'm going to go the inside one on that. And we are matched up there. We don't really worry about navigatable waters in here. And build that out. Good to go. We're going to double that up just for fun. We're going to double that up. Because I'm probably going to want a couple trains on this. Why isn't this lining up? There we go. Build the bridge. There we go. And right in, leave a little bit of space for a double track there. And let's build this out. I'm going to build this up and then underneath like that. Looks kind of funky, but it works. So then we do the signals. Oh, I misplaced that one. Because we're going to have a couple trains on this line. Oh, the lag is so real. Okay. And let's see, right at the end. I don't need... Like, I could just put a signal there and it would be great. It would work just fine. But I put one there just for no reason at all. Okay. This goes around. Okay, so this one's coming in. It's a good spot for a depot. Just like that. Okay. So this should augment or supplement our food. So we're going to try... How much food is waiting over here for King's Landing? Not very much. So one of the things we're going to want to do, because King's Landing, we're actually delivering quite a lot of food into King's Landing, 82% of its demand. But we're going to want to do a new line from here to here. And this is going to be a green, and this is going to be King's Landing food train. Oh. Okay, so there's King's Landing food train instead of food air. So I want to buy, this is going to be green, and we're going to do the sweet NSB, and this is going to be for food. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 is good. So food, it's going to hold 216. It doesn't have very far to go, so we're just going to have 2 of these. So King's Landing food train now. So this little unupgraded factory is now going to jump in demand once this system updates, because also what I want to do, I'm going to pause it for a second. We're going to go air, King's Landing food air. I have 4 planes delivering food right now to King's Landing. So what we're going to do, really those are, oh man, those have been replacing oh Lord, I cannot believe. Okay, so we're going to send all vehicles to depot and sell on arrival. Get rid of all of those planes and then get rid of that that line altogether. Because, where's my food? That will get rid of all of the food that was sitting in here waiting. So this is one of those. Oh, yeah, they sell on arrival. Look at that. Beautiful. So I can't believe all of those were actually replacing every few years. Every, I don't know, 12 years those things have been replacing. So this will go up. It will respond. Now that we've gotten rid of that other line, now that this other food line is gone, we've kind of choked the demand here from King's Landing and moved it up to this one, which we should see a response somewhere in the beginning of the month. The beginning of the month is where it always recalculates this stuff. So there we go. We tripled the amount of demand that this thing has. And now we're starting to deliver food. And now the cow market on this side is going to skyrocket. Because the amount of cows demanded on this side of the route, it's just going to go crazy. So now that we're able to move food here, now I am thinking we want to also move it over here in some way. And look at the traffic backed up between these two cities. Holy cow. That is intense. Okay, so if we grab a little sliver of a road out this way, we could probably put a train line right in between these two. And let's see, cargo, high speed, no curvature on this one. Let's do 4 tracks on this side. Okay, we're gonna want roughly that, maybe a little tickle to the north there. So we're gonna slap this one right down here. So this is the food line that's gonna go right into the twins. So this is actually gonna combine this demand, which is 518 plus roughly the 1,000. River Run has gotten crazy big when it comes to commercial. It is just exploded. So I think if we look at River Run food, we're delivering to this depot here, which has got all of that. And I think we were actually delivering to another one. Yeah, we are delivering to this one as well. So we're covering all of that. So we've got pretty much all of the commercial covered in this. And we even got a huge building in here. Huge building, which is great. So with this line, we're going to do the same sort of thing. We're going to build this out and rotate this around. So this should cover that, all of that. Okay, we're good on that. We're just going to build it. It's lagging my system out pretty bad. And then we're going to delete that track or that road, and then we're just going to build this out here. So we're just going to connect this side to that side. It's going to be just a straight shot all the way through. And we're going to double this one up as well, because you know we're going to need so much food. It's going to be a busy line. We're finally going to be able to move enough material, because those planes, even though the planes are awesome and very profitable, they're just, the airports are just too busy to be efficient at what they do. So let's get another set of track signaled up here. Oh, kind of want to do a midpoint between these two. And then, last but not least, okay, so now I need a set of track for, Let's see. This is going to come this way, so I don't really have a choice there. Depot. Just like that. Okay. So now we're going to need a new line from here to here. Just a straight shot all the way through. So this is going to be River Run Twins Food Train. And also we're going to do a green. I like my food to be green. Thank you very much. Okay, and with that, we're going to buy a green NSB with boxcars set with food. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm going to do 13 on this just because there's a lot of demand on this side, and I really want these to fill up. Okay, so there's my River Run Twins food train, and see the demand that we've got here? We're not even close to satisfying the demand. So 37% on that and 33% on that. So there is still plenty of demand that this thing can make up. So my numbers in here, the 1600, this should jump quite a bit. And as such, I bet you my cows... Okay, that's already upgraded. This is upgrading. In the process of upgrading. Now, doing all of this will probably make the other factory downsize. But I'm hoping that this process will shove more food over here. Because we're really not satisfying any demand. I mean, we got 73% with Pentos, and Bravos is 0. So we're not satisfying any demand over here. I really want to shove more food over here. But it's very difficult when you're having to compete with, airspace in these airports. So now we're getting a more consistent supply of food. And so our finances should even out. See, this finances of these really kind of all over the place. And doing it this way will give a more consistent supply, constant. Because we're delivering more often. So we've got 2 trains that are pretty much, split right down the middle here. So... as this station upgrades, we will start to produce more and more and more. And let's see what look at that, 3,500 now. It was 1,600, and now it's 3,500. So our demand has skyrocketed, which means more cow demand, which means we'll probably have to either add a second line for cows, just like we did on the other one. So we've got 2 vehicles coming in constantly. So Erie cows, Erie food. Okay, that's the food delivery. So there is a cow situation here, and I bet you we're going to need... Although we got tons of trucks coming in here, and each one of these trucks can hold quite a few cows. But this will probably upgrade as well, because we are well over the demand. And look at that, we are just about to upgrade this and spark off a massive amount of production right about now. Come on. There it is. So now we are able to double our production, which means our cow demand has risen as well. So we will start to exceed this 800 production demand, because this thing will demand now 1,200 cows. So we are doing pretty good on that front. All right, well, that'll do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.